Hello, America. As we have prayer warriors and folks out there volunteering, and we're just this close to the election on Tuesday, I first wanted to say thank you to everybody for their help. You are truly humbling, and I am incredibly honored that you would stand with me in this fight. So thank you so much. As we get closer and closer, as I make this video, I probably will receive 2 or 3 texts bashing other Republicans and other conservatives who are trying to fight and serve this country. It made me really think about where we're at right now and what truly is America first versus establishment first. And for the last couple of weeks, I've been debating on, I guess the last couple of months, I've been debating on sharing a story because I want to stay on the high road. But I also realized today through some conversations with other close confidants that what's truly happening within the establishment is selecting the candidates that we are supposed to be voting for. So it's the opposite of election integrity, the opposite of allowing the American people to choose who they want to represent them, and the opposite of allowing true warriors to even get into the mix because of more reasons than one, whether it's where they live, whether it's whether they can win in the primary or the general, or who's left for that to decide. If we allow our committees and establishment to make those decisions for us, then we might as well just listen to polling and the media, because apparently to the media, the only ones that can win are the ones we definitely don't want to win. And so I'm going to reverse that. It's on its head a little bit. I'm going to tell you a little story, because I've been receiving a lot of emails and I haven't been receiving. I've been seeing some of the emails that have been going around, bad-mouthing me, how I'm not the endorsed candidate and such. And I just want to let you know a little bit into that endorsed process, what actually happened, especially in MONTCO. The example comes from, or the incident is basically, I call in February out of professional courtesy to let the Republican Party know that I want to run and I want to meet them, and I want them to know who I am and what I stand for and what kind of candidate I am and how I am truly trying to fight and serve this country again. And I was poo-pooed, I was shut off, I was told that there was another candidate already in line, it was their turn, but their endorsement meeting was in a month or so from then. So that was February, their endorsement meeting was in March. So I was told to not even really bother coming to the endorsement because they were going to endorse their candidate whose turn it was. We can see the issues there. So already the establishment is choosing who they'd like as the person to represent you, as opposed to allowing you to choose, or having faith in the process that they actually vetted a good candidate. Fast forward to March, and they're touting at this meeting election integrity, how we need to fight for the election audit, how we need to do these things within the party. And then they allow candidates to get up and speak. And then their own election process for who their endorsed candidate is fixed. As opposed to following their own bylaws, which I'll show you here, they decide to go against their own bylaws, tout that they're doing this all by the rules, but they go with a verbal vote of who their endorsed candidates are. And I'm talking about all their endorsed candidates across the board. They go with a verbal vote where they allow everyone in the room to vote vocally, so they yell, as opposed to doing a secret ballot, which is in their bylaws. So they allow even guests and anyone that shouldn't be voting to vote. It's kind of more like a popularity contest as opposed to an actual vote. The worst part of this is they never even allowed other candidates to speak. This is across all of these green paper ballots that you have out there. So some of those folks on the ballot, in the green ballot in Montgomery County, aren't even endorsed. They're recommended, but they're being looked at as endorsed. So somebody who's supposed to be standing for election integrity is breaking their own election bylaws within the committee to choose who they want as an establishment first candidate because it's their turn, as opposed to who is truly going to stand up and fight for what we all want, and that is life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So as I've said before, I'm a truth seeker and a truth speaker. I don't say these words lightly, But I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of the manipulation of the people that we're supposed to be representing, thinking that proper vetting, proper discussion was had with all the different candidates before they're just thrown on a piece of paper and thrown in your face as the only viable and great candidate. Go and do your own research. Find those folks that you agree with and that actually stand for something. Don't just say America first, but actually enact America first and say where their stances are, as opposed to just saying that they're America first. And I'm not referring to my race, I'm referring to all the races across the board. Governor, all the way down to state committee, all the way down to your local committee. Do your research. Don't just blindly follow the establishment green paper. So I would say, MONTCO, don't go with the green unless you do your own research. So again, I'm here to seek and speak the truth. In doing so, I'm probably not going to make a lot of friends in the establishment, but I want to make sure that the people that are supposed to be represented are truly being represented and know who the candidates are out there and what is happening behind the scenes. So stand up, stand tall, get out of your chairs and fight for this country, because nobody is going to go do it for you. There's nobody out there that's going to be able to do it better than you. So stand up, put on the armor of God, get out and vote on Tuesday. We need a lot better showing than a 20% primary. That's terrible. So get out there and do something about it. Let your voice be heard. Thank you so much. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.